Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, jestem Kark, a to jest Starfield. Wróciliśmy tutaj do loży, no i mamy tu kilka zadań pobocznych jeszcze do wykonania, zanim się gdzieś dalej oddalimy, czyli gdzieś tam na inną planetę, i zostaliśmy poproszeni tutaj przez tego pana naukowca, żeby przynieść mu gałąź, która tam gdzieś w jakimś muzeum zalega. No i do dzieła, no. Port kosmiczny.
I'm listening.
Dobra. I to jest gdzie? O panie, nie nam gdzieś każą lecieć? No chyba tak. Ale nie tym brakiem, nie? Chyba ten reaktor z przodu, czy jak?
Hey, what can I do for you? Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
A ile kosztuje restauracja? Łopanie! Prawie całe moje kredyty. Nie, to ten chcemy. No. Tu już się kasa odrodziła? A, się odrodziła. No nie wiem, co tu mądrego zrobić. Ale chyba ten sprzedam. Łacie, panie. Dostałem slipa. No. Sara, zobacz. No. Teraz pasujemy, Sara, mamy podobne ubranko. Dajesz. Lecimy po ten patyk, czy co to tam było?
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Kapitanie.
Ship's good. Buckle up and let's go.
tak przeloty nad tym miastem jakby
Stable already achieved.
dozwolone.
Sailboat released into a calm pond.
Czyżby to był nasz cel? Tam gdzieś. Wow.
In one instant.
This is Freestar Space.
Stars
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Okej. O, tam coś wyszło. Albo weszło. A my gdzie? Aha, tu tak. Mhm. Dobra. Lądujemy.
Good to go for landing.
Wychodzimy z tego lokalu.
Modern city with walls. Quite a throwback, wouldn't you agree?
Captain, greetings.
Cześć, Wasko. Tam gdzieś? Ale to chyba trzeba normalnie tędy iść, nie?
If you're looking to stay, Stone Root Inn will take care of you. Sorry, Spaceport's always a zoo. Aquila City's always hopping.
Dobra. Panie technik.
Word to the wise, welcome to Aquila City, I guess.
Dobra.
Yes. Can I get an invoice?
Kiosk urzędu. 5 kafli. No dobra, to tu.
Would you need one of those for?
Corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
As long as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread. I wish all the
Kto?
boats worked like Aquila City. No
You got anything you need to
nonsense.
offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Okay, no problem.
Co tu by było? 2, a mam 3. Co ja mam teraz? Aha, ty. No te są słabsze, nie? Wyrzutnia rakiet. Co te silniki mi tu pozwalają? Aha. Amunci. Niedobór funduszy. Aha. Dobra. Aha, dobra, nie.
I'm sure you can
Co
find
tu
something you
macie?
like.
Co tu jest? Klasa A. Jakieś ciekawosті mi jest. To już jak klasa B. To jest klasa A, całkiem fajna. Szkoda, że tu nie pisze. Aha, jest ładowność 830. Załoga 2, czyli odbyły mniej. No ale to jest kwestia. No, moja ładownie. To. Wow, to ma ładownie fajne. Uzbrojenie ma słabsze i osłony. A to co? To jest dziwne. Pojemność osłony ładowni. A to klasa C. Łot, potężna osłona. A full. No to też ma spore osłony, nie? To też klasa B. No ten tu jest interesujący. Trochę osłony ma, ale słabe, ale by było. Dobra. Sara. Gdzie jesteś, Sara? Sara, potrzebujecie. A tu jesteś.
Something
Chodź
you
na
need?
tu.
Let's
Daj
see
na
what
mi
you've
tu.
got.
Skafandry. O, to jest warte 700. Plecak. Ten. A w jakim w sumie? To chyba do mojego jest, nie? No dobra, a jak zrobimy tak, że w to ubierzemy Sarę, to ona będzie w tym? Ja.
Until later.
Nie, no to my musimy tą załogę trochę doposażyć.
What can I help you with?
Sara, zaczekaj.
All right, but be careful.
Och, kurde, nie to.
You've got something for me? All right, let's go. Yeah, what is it? I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
Jaka jest ubrania? Dobra, teraz Sara będziesz mieć taki. Plecak ci dałem. Skafander i ten. Ten głębokiego zwiadu to jest sprzedać, nie? Dobra. Nie Frontier. Sara.
Bye-bye.
No. Chodź tu, szwagier.
Need some work done?
Aha. To nie z tobą. Skafandry, skafander głębokiego zwiadu, to. O, panie. Sprzedaj, nie? Plecak. Coś sprzedaj. Też sprzedaj. Z uzbrojenia. Ten grendel. Dobra. To 2000. No dobra.
Got another freighter that needs clearance on New Homestead after this one.
Dobra. To może jak tu jeszcze dostaniemy jakąś kasiorę czy coś. Ładnie ci w mundurze.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Aha.
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story.
Dobra.
It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The marshals had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots.
Dobra.
If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
No ale dobra. A co z naszą misją? Co to? No.
Remember, stay clear of Galbank.
Everyone stays in front of the building, you got me? If you make a move towards the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some
Po
point?
kolei.
There's a bank robbery going on right now.
Like who?
Not one of your rangers, and not any yours either.
So you want to come here for a half?
Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. Very well. People are proud of their history here, so we get more visitors than I was expecting. So it gets pretty busy here, especially with school field trips.
Super, super.
Aquila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer from Earth. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall. Certainly. Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Aquila City and the father of the Freestar Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars.
To dobry.
Absolutely. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Aquila its name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Aquila City, and his descendants still live here today.
Super.
There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for. You see, the Coe family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents would be priceless to have here. Well, all of them were owned by our city's founder, Solomon Coe. He's more than that, really. He's one of the greatest heroes of the settled systems. These documents would be, like I said, priceless to the museum and to our guests. Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man. He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere. If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it. It probably is, but I have to try. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing such important history. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. Several that bordered on being incomprehensible. Honestly, I thought it was some kind of strange prank until now. A bunch of gibberish about dire consequences and frequency modulation and genetic reconstruction. It all came across as rather unhinged. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage. Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question. You're welcome to try to wear me down. I guess I don't want to impede anything important. Go on. Keep asking. I still won't hand it over. I can't just hand out museum exhibits to anyone. It doesn't work that way. If this isn't some sort of hustle, go talk to Earl Fulton. I believe he may still have some leftover scraps. That, of course, is a different kind of hustle altogether. Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this. I hope you enjoyed your visit.
Okej, ta gałęź.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
I'm not gonna be swayed. I can't give you the branch.
Zobaczmy.
Have a moment. You have a death wish or something. Hard work and grit pay off.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Ciekawe.
Welcome, welcome. Let me ask you a simple question, friend. Are you prepared to see something so wondrous and strange that you're sure never to forget it? I'm offering you the chance to see something truly exotic and unique. Now, a small remittance is involved, yes. But if you allow me to explain, I think you'll agree it's a price that's more than fair. I promise you, this is something very real. Just hear me out, and I guarantee you'll change your mind. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes. I envy you, truly, for this opportunity. Absolutely. There's a reason folks around here call me Honest Earl. Confound that woman. I paid good credits for that lumber, which, by the way, she was just going to throw out, and she has no right to say otherwise. Why, if I had a receipt, I would gladly produce it. And after all that, none of my exotic beasts would even touch the stuff. In the end, I'm the one who was robbed. Sorry, what? You're not here to settle accounts? Huh. May I ask what your business is, then? Is that so? Well, my friend, you will be happy to know that this is your lucky day. I do indeed still happen to have some of that exquisite hardwood and would be willing to part with it for just a few credits. I'm thinking perhaps, 500 credits ought to cover the storage expenses, not to mention what it'll take to purchase alternate food supplies for my exhibits. I think that's a more than fair deal, don't you? Why, no, not at all. It may not at present appeal to any of my attraction's inhabitants, but I never know what wonders I may acquire in the future. It would just be bad business to part with it and not expect some amount of compensation. Surely you can understand that. Tell your friends about us. Well, heck, tell total strangers. Everyone should see.
I can read the sign.
Honest Earl, that's what folks call me. You know, you don't just get a name like that by accident. Step right through this door and take as long as you like perusing the menagerie. Oh, and please don't attempt to feed the creatures. In fact, it's best if you don't touch them either. Of course you can. But can you believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch?
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Huh. Well, it's not that much.
Coś pięknego. Co tu jest? Tu nic nie ma. Okej, to gałęź.
You can travel the whole of the settled systems, and you won't find an attraction to rival my alien extravaganza. Confound that woman. And after all... You don't say. Well, my friend, you will be happy to know that this is your lucky day. I do indeed still have... I'm thinking perhaps 500 credits ought to cover the storage expenses, not to mention what it'll take to purchase alternate food supplies for my exhibits. I think...
Dobra.
No? Ah, well, that's too bad. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Mind you, I can't be sure I'll still have any. And if by chance I still do, I may have no choice.
Tak jest, it's funny, ja?
Business expenses, you see.
It'd be nice to see some animals.
Dobra, dawaj.
Who knows what mysteries lie inside the dialectically? I'm thinking perhaps 500 credits.
Dobra.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, let me just see if I can locate some of that wood. Ah, here you are. Well, pleasure doing business with you, friend. Take care now.
I'm surprised there's a place like this in Akita.
I'd like to speak to you.
An enterprising mind, a keen sense of fairness, and a love for the hard-working folk of this city. Well, that's what Rockstar is known for.
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bethesda. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? Maybe, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hear me out. No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts? If we're going to unlock the secrets of these artifacts, we're going to need more than simple empirical data. We'll need to dig deeper. It would be helpful if you'd just tell me how holding the artifact made you feel.
Teraz ci się przypomniało.
That's an interesting reaction. But I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. When dealing with the artifacts, common sense tends to go right out the window. Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Some people would consider what you went through a deeply personal experience.
Zaczyna się flirtowanie. No.
Oh, well, I enjoy hearing about them. Professionally, of course. Either way, we need all the help we can get. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Well, judging from the fact that both you and Barrett claim to have heard music, I've made the leap that the artifact was reaching out. Music composition might not consist of words and sentences, but I'll be damned if that isn't an attempt at language.
Skomplikowane to.
That's an excellent question. You'd think after years of gathering data about the artifacts, I'd have the perfect answer to that. But I haven't the faintest idea. Oh, no, not at all. There's so much going on there, I can't afford to divert all of our resources. But I have classified the artifacts as a priority project. Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories.
No tak.
No, that's not it at all. Solving a mystery like this, it's an explorer's dream. Believe me, they're all as driven as I am to find an answer. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
We should go see a basketball game sometime. I really feel like this is our year.
Dobra.
I mean, admission is kind of cheap. It's probably worth
Ciekawe miasteczko. Puste lodówki. O panie. No to oni tu komfortów nie mają, nie? Takie bardziej wypasione to. Business class.
The crops.
I'll save you the trouble. Weston's already approved me sending it.
Silnik. Dobra. Chyba bar, albo co to?
You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and safer establishments in Midtown or the Core.
Pardon?
Spec od broni balistycznej, aha.
For one more on your crew? Get that inventory done.
Sure did.
Nie, za mało umiesz. O,
You must
Ezekiel.
be a tourist. A kill of locals no better than to interrupt a man when he's drinking alone. Make your way.
Ty?
Hey, stranger. I think your ship's missing something. Me? I'm the best survivalist around, and I'm looking for work. You interested?
Konsolidacja, certyfikacja szczelby, wiązki cząsteczkowe.
Your loss.
Dobra.
Not sure if those balloons zealots
Over there.
live in space.
Tourists?
I give them 3 minutes before the smell changes.
There was a genuine stretch in the nostrils there. Well, we should post a sign, a warning or something.
Kajmy tu są, kuźwa. Tyś co za jeden. Aha.
Mothers, am I right?
Widzę nasz statek, tylko jak się tam dostać? Kurde, to by trzeba było jakiś labirynt. Aha, no dobra. Co to za obrzydlistwo? To co za bar? Łowca.
Well, look who it is. How are the settled systems treating you? Make any enemies yet? Waiting. I do a lot of that these days. But the shortest path to a goal sometimes requires patience.
All this commotion. Things like this never happen in Aquila City. It's been a long time since I saw a new face at the hitching post. If you're new to town, you picked an unfortunate first day to visit.
Systemy osłon. Dobra.
That is one way to end a conversation.
Ktoś ty?
I hope those people in the bank are okay. They must be so scared. I wish there was something I could do to help, but I'm a doctor, not a fighter.
Mhm.
Wait, where are you going?
A ty co za jaki?
One of the robbers almost shot my bar. I thought the damn Rangers had put a stop to all this lawlessness. Those robbers are screwed. Marshal Blake's got them bottled up. Bar's closed until the robbery's taken care of.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands. I really don't know how this is gonna end.
Security around here is a joke.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine. Please, stay calm and let our security forces do their work.
You need to stand back now. It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away.
Mhm.
Well, I'm a little busy right now, so if you don't mind, I need you to hang back. Fine. Talk fast. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they'd just stayed home. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Mhm.
Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see
Everything will turn out just fine.
Try nothing.
The Shaw gang's making fools of us all.
No to idziemy, nie?
I don't figure those bank robbers can hold out much longer in there.
Lepiej to zapiszmy. Bo jak coś, to się będziemy wracać.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I ain't buying it. Oh, you want to be a hard ass, is that it? Well, I can be a hard ass too.
Co będzie jak?
Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. Yeah. I don't think any of us is ready to die here. Nice try. The Shaw gang don't scare that easy. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
No to za bardzo nie poszło, nie?
You've got my girlfriend in there. If she gets hurt, heads are gonna roll.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Nah, you'd be wasting your time. Or worse, it'd make them angry. No sense risking that. I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Maybe I should grab a rifle and put an end to this myself.
Dobra. Zobaczmy, co my tu mamy na składzie.
First-time robbers have hit the bank since Marshal Blake took over the Rangers. It's not the start of a trend.
Tego nie mam naboi. $12,70, coś tam. 12,7.
I don't do payment. Sure, Laredo makes some good guns, but if you want to... Just so you know, keep it to self-defense.
12,7, no to. 7,000, kurde. Nie, ale... Tak za tyle, kurde, nie. Co to nie to? To jako ta amunicja ma być? Toś mnie teraz zaskoczyło.
Traveling outlaws? Ashta, don't make me regret this now.
To mówię. Ja pierdzielę. Dwanaście przecinek 7. Amunicja kaliber 12,7. Mi. Kurde. A mam jeszcze jakoś 12,7? To mam. Okay.
If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. Okay. But if you start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more than a little displeased.
No to mam. Kurde, chyba, że to. Dobra, kupmy jeden. No 4 niech będą, dobra. To jest to.
You ask me? Traveling in Free Start? You seem all right. Here's my selection.
Dobra, Sara.
SSNN says that spacers and the fleet are getting worse.
That's what they've always. It's just...
Get up! Get up!
Thank you so much.
Might as well take what we can.
Now, I have two heroes, Solomon Coe and you.
We owe you everything.
Wiesz, kasiorka, opłata za... Tamto nie. Tu nie.
I hope the Marshal gives you a big reward. That was incredibly brave of you. You really bailed the Marshal out. Shame on him for using a civilian to do his dirty work. Not exactly. I just need a minute. My heart's racing too fast.
Skalibrowany grendel. Czym ty to szczylasz? Też grendelem, nie? Ty masz co?
Glad to haul whatever you need.
Aha, ty używasz Eniuxa.
Okay.
No i dobra, koniec, nie?
They've got the marshal, but I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe? Mighty confident, aren't you? Well, I've got no cause to doubt you as long as you get results. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Wow, 5 kafelków. No to może jeszcze zanim odlecimy, to silniczki zmodyfikujemy.
That bank robbery was something else. Just thinking about it gets my heart racing.
I'm okay. I just need a minute.
Getting high gravity readings could make progress somewhat difficult.
A mirror wolf at the low house.
Aha, ale gówno, bo my tam zapłacili. Ile my tu mamy? 15. Na silniki by może wystarczyło, nie? Co mi te silniki dają?
Anything I can help you with?
Dawaj silniki.
Hey.
Silniki, dawaj.
Sure, have at it.
Tu. A generator osłon. Te pogorszą, nie? Mamy 200, nie? Ale te są tu lepsze. No to tego nie mamy, nie? Mhm. No, Ale te generatory osłon by się przydały, nie? Dobra. Okej, i nie mamy kasy, nie? Ale dobra, reszta zabawy w kolejnym odcinku, bo już bardzo długi wyszedł. Dzięki za oglądanie, dzięki, że jesteście, trzymajcie się, cześć!